Morning, guys. Show you all what one day I was able to do this Sunday morning. Look at this. We got bringing a 40-yard dumpster out here next week. But out of all this wood over here, all that wood over here. Look what we found too. We found sets of these. I burned them out. They're old, made in Pennsylvania on the back of them. Should be a lid to this one somewhere. But out of all that wood there, this is all I could find that was halfway decent. Still going to have to cut the ends off and use them for whatever. But I did save, that. Really all of it was like cut-offs, pieces and parts. But when I got up and checked the roof is good. Maybe I'll go in the house in a minute and take y'all up in the attic and show you how that thing's made. It's cool. But I found my most favorite spot in the world. I'm gonna walk out here, show it to y'all. Let's see if we can just video it. But we're gonna get a dumpster and fill it up. I figured out yesterday there's no way you're hauling all this off. We're gonna have to get a dumpster. I was trying to avoid getting one, but all right, let me get over this fence. These fences are all crazy ran. Well, they had stuff corralled up in here and there and there. Like this is a whole section of area. How that horse has been staying in here, I have no idea. Because it's open a lot of spots around here. But Jennifer's good with horses. She said he ain't gonna go nowhere. He's got all his foods up here, but because he ain't got any out here, we're gonna have to turn all this and plant it. But this right out here is my new favorite spot on the planet. This tree is awesome. Look at this thing. This would be a good spot for an RV hookup or build something here for hanging out. Let's see if I can set y'all down where you can see the size of this thing. Thing's cool. Pretty sweet, huh? Told Jennifer I'm gonna build me a tree house in this thing. You stay out here. But we do have neighbors back here. He's a FWC officer. What we got to do after we get done with the house, we got to do these fences around here. It goes all the way back here. Got a lot of work to do. Hey, he's got a Jeep. That tree there would be cool to cut. Trim up maybe a little bit, not much. And have RV hookups out here. Jennifer will let me have this part of the pasture when she puts her little animals in here. She's going to get those little miniature bulls and miniature donkeys and stuff for some reason, but whatever. I'd ask her why, and she said, well, we can name them Warren or Super Swamper. My wife's a smart ass, but I love her. Let's get over this fence. I'll have a whole new group of people around me who think I'm nuts walking around with a camera. Jennifer put all this fence up years ago. She's actually going to have to show me how to do that because I've never put field fence up. That horse has been walking back here. He knows it's back here. I love it out here, guys. I hate to leave when we have to leave in the evenings. Renters. It came with those people are renting that little area right there. So when we fix the house up, we're going to fix that place up. So we got renters, you know, with the property too. Come out here yesterday and had my camera with me, and there was a rabbit over here jumping around, sitting there looking at me, wondering what I was doing on his turf. But this is the fence line. This is the fence line for, there he is. There's that rabbit. Let's see if I can get him on camera. I doubt it. I think he's gone. There he goes. He's gone. That house is going to be a lot of work, but I think we're gonna move on into it. Get one room finished, or we can move into it because I can't get anything done when I have to leave every evening. So that's what we're going to do. That little yipping dog, I don't like too much, but it's extra money. Where's the horse at? He's over there behind their house eating grass. All this shit's got to be mowed down. Yeah, man, that's my new favorite spot right out there at that tree. We're going to have to figure out a way to Put an RV hook up back there. Put a gravel road going to it. So if people want to come go jeeping with us, they got a cool spot to hang out. Of course, after all of this is cleaned up and a road made straight through here, a driveway up by the shop, and I'll show you all what we got done. I'll show you the attic and all that stuff. Let's go check this out first. Yeah. Hurricane blew that tree over on the power lines when it came through. And they had to redo all this. But it goes all the way down to that. You know what sucks is I had a Kawasaki Mule 4-wheel drive on 28-inch high TPs with a dump bed I could have used out here. I sold it when we moved to when we were living there in the city anyway. That's why people don't sell stuff. Older guys, they figure out not to sell it because you'll need it one day. There's another gate going in. It goes straight through to those gates. I think my camera ain't fogged up. Does it look like it is? It is. Shit. I know the wind's blowing hard. 2 days of work. This is what I did today. I think we just come through here this morning on the video. Let's see if y'all see a difference. Put in the bucket here. We fixed the fence all the way around this area here, so we can put the horse in here. Use this stall here to keep the horse in this area where we can bush hog all of that out there. It's all castor beans. I should pull them all up, but that's a lot to pull up. This took me all day today to pull all these up and burn them. Anyway guys, that's it for this 2 days. We get the dumpster here next week. Sometime they'll bring it, and all of this stuff that ain't any good is gone. I was trying to burn the wood, but it takes too long to even burn it all. So we're gonna get a dumpster and throw all this stuff in it. And this is what's wrong with the mower. They got the pump off of it, and they've taken it apart. It ain't no big deal. I know how to work on stuff like this. But yeah, they've took it apart because it ain't all back together right. So we'll look at this pump when I get the shop out here and see what we can do with it. It still turns. So it may just be something back here, trash in that valve. But that's what's wrong with the mower. If not, we'll get a pump for it. The pumps are expensive, but that's an expensive mower. Husqvarna. Throttle still works. Choke's froze. We'll fix it. No big deal. Be many more weekends out here before we can move in. I'd like to move in earlier, but I just got too much to do to the house first. But this was something we got done. Looks way better. Me and Jennifer went around and fixed all the fence, pulled it back up, re-tacked it, nailed it, and I pulled up all the castor beans, all the little trees in here, pulled them up, and mowed this. So we're going to put some hay in here for the horse and use that stall there and let it live here until we get the rest of it cleaned up. But anyway, y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all next weekend. Alright, bye. Afternoon, guys. Give y'all a little update here. You see I mowed everything. These are all plum trees. Some kind of plum. That's a pear tree. Haven't did anything inside the house yet. I mean, we did get that room mostly cleaned out. I got something to show y'all though. You have to watch the first video if you forget what it looked like. Got all that cleaned up. Got Betty out here. She's been my tractor till I get one. Got all this cleaned up. I'm saving that pile of metal over there for some buddies of mine that want it. Out of all that wood we had stacked around out here, this is all I salvaged from it. Because all of it was this length, you know, short runs. And a bunch of 4x4s that were rotted. But Mr. Ben got us these poles. We found a deal on them for the fence. I saved some of these privacy panels for brother-in-law. He wants those. There was a big bonfire right here. I still got to clean this up because, you know, I got more to burn though. I got some metal I saved over here for a buddy of mine that's going to come and get all that, and these doors are aluminum that we cleaned out. I got this part, much of the barn cleaned out. There's some old stuff that look familiar to you guys, my jack stands and stuff. We got the shop, all the shop cleaned out, moved to storage, and they're supposed to be coming to get the building next week, and I'm pretty sure we're going to have to drop it out here for now because they're not going to be able to put it where I want it. But we're going to drag it through here and put it on the back side of the barn. And I've had my buddy out here as a carpenter. Well, he knows more about it than I do, and we're going to fix this barn is what we're going to end up doing. We're going to take these 4x4s and brace up here beside it and put a 6x6 there and a 6x6 here. The 4x4s would hold it up. It's just if I ever was to bump it with the Jeeps or something, being as I'm going to be running vehicles in and out of here. And then eventually we're going to pour this in concrete and go up and fix the roof. All these panels that got holes in them, just where they've used them for, like, repurposed them, I guess you would say. But what we'll do is we'll take that off the roof and we'll use it for siding and then paint the whole barn you know, a good color. But the horse's name is Shelly. She's looking way better. I just fed her. She probably won't come out to let y'all see her. I spent a week with her. I took a week off work and did this. When I didn't take the week off, I was on vacation for a week. And we cleaned her out a paddock over here. And this was all weeds and bushes, and I've really grown fond of this horse. Never was really a horse guy much at all. I've never really been around them that much, but I like her. You spend some time with them though, and they're pretty cool animals. But she wouldn't let me get near her for 2 or 3 days, and I kept hanging out with her, and as you can see, she's letting me brush her now, and she's been eating good. She's a good girl. She's a good girl. I don't think she's had food right for a long time. She's 3 years old, and she's not a pony. Her growth was stunted from not being fed properly. But we've been feeding her, and she's went through 1, 2, 3, 4 bales of hay. But I got a hay ring, and we're going to put a roll of hay out here for her. Should last her a month. But I closed all this in and built this for her, and cleaned up the yards all the way around the back. Let's go look back there where all that, remember that bathtub I tried to give away to you guys? Nobody wanted it. I don't blame you. But I tell you what, guys, I found happiness. And it's this old house and this piece of property. It is, I really like it. Really like it. Haven't been this happy in a long time. This feels good. There's the old, that's where the old porch was with all the stuff. I've got that tore off. I haven't moved the bricks yet. I ran out of gas about Thursday. Cleaned out the shed. Found some cool things in here. You know, I ain't through with it yet. I worked like a madman on it for a whole week. Filled up one of them 30-yard dumpsters. It was sitting right out here. I had them put it out there because everything else is going to go out of the house into it. Build some more fires and burn the wood out here. Still got to go through this stuff. Some of this stuff's usable, and about 20 cans of paint that you can't throw away. Oh, the old tires. I know I'm working in circles, guys. I'm sorry. There's a lot to show you. All the tires are over there. Stacked up. There's 35 of them. That ought to be fun to take off. You know, they charge $1 a tire. But it's all good. We got to take them 4 at a time. All this stuff still untouched. I hadn't made it this far yet. But there's actually was a gate here. Old gate. Guess this used to be stalls too. But we're going to fix the barns. What we're going to do, I just can't afford to build a shop right now with what I got to do with the house. But you know, this will work. It'll work the way it is. With my building here and power ran to it, we can use it how it is for now. But we're definitely going to beef it up and straighten up. And the problem is, if you see over here, the old man built that stuff over there, and see how it's all 2x8s for the headers, and the 2x6 headers just aren't enough. Like that one's a 2x6, it's sagging, and this one isn't. Same here, 2x6 sagging, that's getting tore off, but that up there is sagging. It's a 2x6. But me and my buddy's gonna fix it up. That's what we're gonna do. Get it all straight and square as we can. I'm gonna show y'all something though. Let's walk back here. Figured I'd show you all the cool stuff I find. This is definitely cool. Yeah, she was just roaming out here, and the fence ain't even up around there. I don't know. She was just staying here to stay here, I guess. She was waiting on us. Anyway, got hay in her water. I gotta get that cleaned out. Let's go back here and check this out. This is gonna be our grilling out spot when the Jeep, well, all you Jeep freaks come over. Anybody ever comes over to go trail riding with us, we're gonna have a spot set up back here for grilling and hanging out and stuff. So gigantic. I think it's a water oak. Big tree. Low hanging limbs. That's about probably 7.5 feet up to that one, and it's like that all the way around. So we could clean out under here, trim the little limbs, and leave all these low hanging ones. Be a cool spot. Maybe not in the summertime in a thunderstorm, but let's see where is that. That's my back neighbor. He's a FWC officer, retired. He's got 2 Jeeps too. You don't know I got one yet. He's got 2 TJs over there. Got a little gun range set up right there. It's cool. That's what I like about living places like this. You can have a gun range in your backyard. You just piled the dirt up there and made it. Pretty cool. Gigantic holly tree. I have to do something with this. I'll just trim it up. Yeah, it needs help. So I'll show y'all the back side of the property. I come back here to show you the big tree. Ain't that a cool tree? I'm weird like that. I like stuff like that. This is the back fence line. Damn yipping dogs. Yeah, we had like 2 little dogs show up, and Jennifer don't want to. Jennifer wants to keep them. There's the marker right there to the property. Stone right there. It goes straight through. No. This is the fence line. Somehow we got to go straight through here all the way to the highway to redo this fence line. So my uncle has got a bulldozer. See what he'll charge me to come push through here right along this fence line and redo this. I'll spare y'all to walk back up there. I'll turn you back on, show you some more things. I love that damn tree. I told Jennifer I'll build me a tree house up in that tree. If I ever get in the doghouse, which I don't get in the doghouse, but I could go stay in the tree. Yeah, I quit the doghouse many years ago. I don't do that kind anymore. Basically don't do anything to get in trouble. I can't say I've always been that way. We're getting somewhere with it. As far as the mower goes, this may be one of our first projects on the channel when we get the shop out here, is fixing this thing, because we're gonna need it. We're gonna have to bush hog it first, but I found this in the mess. Hydraulic pump. I'll set you down and get that out of there. See how they took the pump apart? So we get to figure out what they foobarred on that, because that's not what's wrong with it. The old man, this was Mr. Ben's mower. He bought it pretty much new, and the people he was letting use it said it quit backing up and it would only go forward, which in my would rule out the pump. Said it turned fine, it did everything, it just wouldn't have no reverse, so it's probably a valving issue. It ain't got nothing to do with the pump. So we'll see if we can put that back together, and probably one of our first projects will be getting this running. We'll barn find it, drag it out, and see if we can get it to spin over. I can't get my hand on the top of it to see if it's locked up, but we'll get to that. The old trusty snapper did the job for me. But guys, that's about it. That's about what I've gotten done. It's been a lot of work, but I enjoyed doing it. It was fun, and it's all different when it's your stuff and you want to make it nice. You know, it's almost like working on the Jeep. The Jeep's sitting over here, chilling, waiting on me. I've used it a couple times for the winch and pulled different things. We also I found an old tractor for, $600 tractor. It's sitting in the bushes down the road in a field. We're gonna go get that baby. And I actually know the tractor because I know who owned it before that guy did. And when I was like 20 years old, I rebuilt the engine on it. I had to split the whole thing in two to rebuild the engine on it. It's a Ford 8N, and that was a long time ago, 20-something years ago. So I know if there's no water gotten in it or anything, because the way the breathers just set up on those 8Ns, you can leave them out in the field, they won't get water in them. So we're going to end up grabbing that too eventually. It ain't going nowhere, the old man said. So as soon as we get the building out here with my tools and all in it, we'll get on that lawnmower, then we'll start doing our thing with the mechanic stuff, just to get what I need, to work around here, which is how I do things. I don't go buy new stuff. I don't go buy new tractors and new lawnmowers and any of that stuff. I always fix them, because in the long run it's cheaper that way. Unless you got a Jeep, it ain't cheaper on a Jeep. Well, I guess it is, versus buying a JK or something, or a JL, whatever those new ones are. But she's doing good. We're going to take this Saturday, and we're going to go get, today is Tuesday, we're going to go pull Jennifer's Jeep here on the tow bar with this, because I robbed the brake lines off the back of it when I did this. I didn't tell nobody but her. So I got to go get her Jeep. We're going to get that Friday or Saturday. I got a hitch made for it. I pulled it many times with this. It does pretty good. Anyway, guys, well, I guess I'll see y'all soon. One more thing. Our internet here sucks. So I thought that it might be a possibility that we wouldn't be able to do the channel anymore because of the internet. Because it's like phone company internet. And I tried to upload a video on it and it just did not work at all. So, but we got a new plan, and we're going to try out and see how it works. I'm going to upload the videos, and my sweetie pie is going to take them to work, and she's going to upload them to YouTube, and then I can make them public and stuff. So it'll work. I was sweating it there for a while, which is why y'all ain't heard from me. I haven't had any good internet to post videos. So, and I've been busy. Saved all this junk for my buddy. You coming? Come on. You still eating? Just like a woman. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all take it easy. I'll holler at you later. Alright, bye.